The 2026 Toyota Stout is suddenly everywhere. Social media, car forums, YouTube, everyone is talking about it. But here's the real question. Why? What makes this truck so special that it's creating this much hype before it's even fully revealed? Today on MVP Wheel, we're breaking down the full details of the 2026 Toyota Stout. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this truck might be one of the biggest game changers of the decade. Let's start with the bigger picture. The truck market has been moving in one direction for years: bigger, more powerful, more expensive. But at the same time, a huge number of buyers have been quietly asking for something different, something smaller, something more efficient, something that actually makes sense for daily life. And that's exactly where the Stout comes in. The Toyota Stout name isn't new. It actually goes back decades, when Toyota built simple, reliable compact pickups that focused on utility over luxury. And now in 2026, that idea is coming back, but completely reimagined for a modern world. This isn't just a comeback, it's a reinvention. Now let's talk about what we know and what we expect. The 2026 Stout is rumored to be a compact pickup, likely sitting below larger trucks in Toyota's lineup. That means easier driving, better fuel efficiency, and a price point that could attract a much wider audience. And in today's economy, that matters more than ever design-wise. The Stout is expected to follow Toyota's latest aggressive styling: bold front grille, sharp LED headlights, and a clean but rugged body. It's not oversized, but it still looks strong. This is the kind of truck that fits both city streets and weekend adventures. It's practical, but it still has personality. But here's where things really start to stand out: the powertrain. One of the biggest reasons people are talking about the Stout is the possibility of a hybrid engine, and this is huge, because hybrid technology in trucks is still relatively new in this segment. If Toyota brings in something like a 2.5-liter hybrid system, we could be looking at incredible fuel efficiency combined with solid performance. Imagine getting the benefits of a truck: cargo space, utility, versatility, without the usual fuel cost. That's a massive advantage, especially for people who use their truck as a daily driver. This isn't just about saving money, it's about changing how trucks fit into everyday life. Now let's talk performance expectations. While the Stout may not be designed to compete with heavy-duty trucks, it doesn't need to. The focus here is balance. Enough power for daily driving, hauling light loads, and occasional off-road use without going overboard. That's what makes it practical. Inside the cabin, expect something much closer to a modern SUV than a traditional work truck. Large touchscreen displays, smartphone connectivity, digital gauges, and advanced safety features. This is not just a tool, it's a lifestyle vehicle. Something comfortable, connected, and easy to live with every day. And then we come to one of the biggest factors: price. If Toyota gets the pricing right, the Stout could explode in popularity. A starting price in the affordable range could bring in first-time buyers, young professionals, and even people who never considered owning a truck before. That's how you create massive demand. Now here's the real reason why everyone is talking about this truck. It's not just the specs, it's what the Stout represents. It represents a shift in the industry, a move away from oversized, inefficient vehicles towards something smarter, more practical, and more aligned with modern needs. And let's be honest, not everyone needs a massive truck. Most people don't tow heavy trailers every day. Most people just want something versatile, something that can handle daily life, occasional work, and weekend trips. And that's exactly the space the Stout is targeting. But there's also something important to keep in mind. A lot of the hype around the Stout is based on expectations. Until Toyota officially reveals everything, some details could change, and that's normal. But even with that uncertainty, the overall direction is clear. This truck is built for the future. Now think about the competition. Compact trucks are becoming more popular, and brands are starting to notice. But Toyota entering this space changes the game, because Toyota doesn't just follow trends, they refine them. And when they get it right, they dominate for years. So what does this mean for you? If you're thinking about buying a truck, this is something you need to consider, because the Stout could offer a better balance of price, efficiency, and practicality than many options currently on the market. And that brings us to the final question: is it worth the hype? And honestly, it might be, because even if it doesn't meet every expectation, the idea behind it is exactly what the market needs right now. The 2026 Toyota Stout isn't just another truck. It's a signal that the industry is changing, that smaller, smarter vehicles are becoming more important, and that the future of trucks might look very different from what we're used to. So as the details continue to come out, one thing is certain: This is a truck you should be paying attention to, because when it finally arrives, it could change the way people think about trucks forever. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to MVP Wheel, and turn on notifications, because the next big thing in the automotive world is already on the way.